imagine a utopia. Darling, I'm just so fed up with these expectations. They weigh me down. My heart is begging me to get the hell out of my head. I'm gonna live inside the upside down for a minute and pretend. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, whoa. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, whoa. And if I say it enough, it gets ingrained in my head, and I start to see. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. 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 Whoa. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Disgusted with myself, and I'm disgusted with the way we're told to have a certain face, a certain way, because we aren't pixels on a screen. No, we're human, we breathe. Every single thing we see curated, it's overrated. These expectations, they keep weighing me down. My heart is begging me to get the hell out of my head. I'm trying to live inside the upside down for a minute and pretend. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa. And if I say it enough, it gets ingrained in my head, and I start to think. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a perfect 10.
Am I not working again? What are you doing? Jeez. Oh, it's 4 o'clock. What are you doing? What are you doing? It's been a long ass day. Oh my god, it's Parker.
Oh my god, it's me.
Hey Park, what's going on?
Hello, how's it going?
I'm having issues with my camera because OBS is using it.
Right.
Stream, even though I turned it off, so I don't know why.
One of these days, you're not going to be absolutely trash at everything.
Dude, tell me about it. I'm trying to do 700 things at once, and I'm like 2 out of 5 stars with all of them.
Yeah, well.
And then
I got 2 out of 5 stars?
Yeah, Chris
His
knows.
ability to do
Chris
anything.
knows. No, he's alright. He doesn't even need to be caught up. He knows.
What?
Dustin is e-board, right? In Discord? He
Yeah,
has the permissions. Okay.
yeah, I think we put him as advisor as well, so he, yeah, he's advisor as well, so he gets all of the e-board stuff, but nothing really special, because there's nothing we can give you guys, we just get a special role.
Wow, nothing really special. Interesting. Interesting.
Alright, well, if nobody's going to turn their camera on, I'm just going to have our Rocket League tryouts playing for the stream while we talk.
I don't know how to turn
I'm
it.
eating dinner, okay?
I mean, I can turn mine on, but I don't look pretty.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
Hey,
Discord
there we
doesn't-
go. We have people.
Discord doesn't like my camera.
I'll
Look
just...
at I'm rocking post you swag
Excellent.
today.
Oh, perfect.
My shirt's black. You can't, like I said, this is why I don't use my camera very often, because it sucks.
I mean, it is what it is. Oh,
Alright, just waiting on Dustin. I don't know where he is.
I just DM'd him, so hopefully.
Yeah, me too. He's getting spammed right now.
Hey, you know, he doesn't have any excuse this week.
No, his excuse is now he's married. That's his excuse.
Yeah.
Whoa, I
Married
didn't know
life.
that.
Oh yeah, you don't know. You guys probably don't know. That's why Dustin was kind of MIA last week. 'Cause he was getting married.
John. They don't know. They don't know.
Well, now you know.
Well, now we know.
Parker, is Jessie there with you?
No, right now she's downstairs working on some homework. Would you like me to call her up?
I mean, she's part of the group, right?
I mean, I guess. Sorry, I'll call her up right now.
She is an academy starter as well. So
I mean, I've never wanted to be like, don't do your homework, but I mean,
Okay.
did you just
multiple times not to do my homework?
lies?
What'd I do?
Lies, all lies. He's saying that I told him not to do his homework. Did you literally just text her?
Yeah.
isn't she just in the other room?
No, she's so.
She's all the way downstairs, John.
Yeah, gosh, John. No, so the way we have the house is set up, she likes working downstairs, like downstairs. So there's 3 levels to the house, right? There's the first floor where we have all of our like normal stuff, and then the second floor is the bedrooms, and then we have the attic. And I have all of my stuff up in the attic, so that way I'm away from everybody else and it's quiet, and I don't bother people. And there's more room up here. So she's
wait. Why do you get the penthouse and she gets the basement?
That's one way to word it.
I mean, her stuff's up here too.
I'm just saying.
This is just where I usually go when I have meetings, and she's downstairs working on homework because she likes working on the table.
I'm just saying. Sounds a little
I'm just saying.
sus. Little sus. You're the imposter.
Oh, okay.
Oh Lord, it's been a long day. I literally had to eat lunch during a meeting today, and like was chewing on the phone. I hate doing it, but
Oh, I took a nap.
it's enjoy these days, Parker. Just enjoy it. Enjoy
Oh,
it.
I am.
You know, 6-7 years from now, when you got kids and the mortgage and you know, crazy life.
What Roger's trying to say is growing up sucks. Don't.
Oh
do
no,
it.
I know.
Yeah,
I did it all too fast.
Yep. Oh yeah, because you're going into military next, right?
Yep.
There you
Yeah.
go. Interesting.
Alright.
Which military branch? Do you know?
Probably Air Force. My dad was in the Army, and he was like, "I would rather you be in the Air Force, if anything else." And I was like, "Okay."
Did you ask him why?
He had buddies that when he was in the Army, he had buddies that were in the Air Force. And they were like compared how they were treated. And granted, this was like 20 years ago,
Hmm.
but he told me that the Air Force seems to treat their like enlisted better, but I don't know.
I would say it's probably true, and there's more interesting careers in the Air Force, I think. But that's just me.
All right. Well, I guess we'll just get started. I don't know where Dustin is.
I don't know either. This is kind of weird. He's in another meeting.
Oh, well, that would explain it.
How dare he?
All right. Well, we have Valorant practice at 5, so let's get started.
Yeah.
You could come to that as well, Parker, if you want. I think we'll have.
Okay.
I think we'll have a full team if you come. Actually, if you come in, I play. I think we'll have a full team because Chris is also going to bring his friend.
Chris Rammers.
Interesting.
He doesn't like you.
He's eating dinner. I
What
can't-
happened? Veronica was yelling in my ear.
We're talking about
Yeah, we're
practice.
we're talking shit about you. Oh, I was going back over the like code of conduct for the esports stuff,
Mhm.
and it was like, don't use violent language. Does that mean swearing? Because that means I have to try to watch my language, and I'm not good at that.
You could no. I mean, you can swear as long as it's not excessive, and as long as it's not like,
Super
you know what I mean.
violent.
Like if you ever
Yeah.
go over the line, I'll let you know. But like, you're a normal, regular person. You're not like some, crazy sailor who swears every other word. So I'm not worried. And if you
fair.
swear occasionally, something slips out, no big deal, as long as it's not, something really
You
bad or something
hard
excessive.
dated yourself with a sailor reference.
Oh
by the
yeah, I
way.
know.
I mean, I understood the reference,
It's
so
just a
not that
yeah,
old.
It's just an old meme before a meme was a meme.
It memes.
And I think that I think the thing of it is too. There's the difference between a random f-bomb drop because you whiffed on something versus an
Mhm.
a targeted.
Right.
know-
yeah,
Yeah.
that's exactly right. That's a good point. Like if it's targeted at someone, specifically a teammate or an opposing player, instead of just in general, like, oh, that sucks, whatever, or something like that, I think it would be worse. But
Okay.
yeah, obviously
Good to
it'll be
know.
a case by case basis, and I'll let anyone know if they ever step over the line.
Okay. Thanks.
All right, so let's kick it off. Let's kick it off for real. We'll start with the esports stuff. So we're getting a packed schedule. Like it's happening. Like we got a lot of stuff on the docket for next couple weeks coming up. We have Valorant practice in 50 minutes, and then at 7 we've got the second team meeting for the 4 people who missed the first one on Sunday. Then on Wednesday we have League of Legends tryouts at 1. Our first Rocket League matches at 8, which Parker will be helping me cast as long as we don't need you to sub for the varsity team.
Right.
Thursday we have Rocket League team practice at 4, and then Friday we have Rocket League team practice at 6:45. And then next week, hoping if League of Legends tryouts goes well, we'll start having League of Legends tryouts every week as well. And I'm also going to try to reach out to the Overwatch people and see if I can set something up for next week for that. So then we'll actually have 4 or 5 games going. I'm losing track. But in any case, we really need at least one other player for the Smash team, because we did have to forfeit on Monday because one of our players couldn't make it. So if we have to forfeit again, they'll actually kick that team out of the ECAC for the season. So we need to make sure that doesn't happen again.
So what I just heard is Parker's joining the Smash team.
Oh my god.
You have a Switch, right? And Smash? You have the game? You own the game? If
I-
you own the
I-
game, you can play.
Oh god. I do? I'm horrible.
Just at least let me. It's fine. It's fine. You'll fit
Okay.
right in, and at least just let me add you to the team, so that way
Okay.
you can be, because I can add people to the team up until I think it's like October 17th or something. That's when rosters lock in. So
It gives us time to find someone who can actually play the game.
and then you can just be a sub. That way, if this happens again, you can come in and we can at least have a match instead of getting kicked out.
We just don't want to forfeit again. Like forfeiting
Yeah.
would be an issue. So
Yeah, I can do that. That's
I
they
mean,
always
if
gonna be on Mondays?
you have any friends who play who are also post students, they're certainly welcome to play as well.
I have a post alumni friend. That's about it.
Oh yeah, that wouldn't work. They have to be currently
Doesn't
enrolled.
work.
Welcome, Dustin. By the way,
Hello.
how's married life treating you?
he's probably muted.
Doesn't say so on Discord. But yeah, in any case, that's awesome. Thank you, Parker. And then I know that's kind of a lot on your plate, so I mean, I'll certainly take that into account if you have to, miss a practice here or there or something, since you would be now on 3, possibly 4 different teams at this point. But yeah, if you can just show up Mondays at 8, you don't even have to come to the practices for Smash if you don't want to. Just make sure you show up for the match time, so that way.
Or Jessie or Chris. I mean,
Literally anyone. Yeah, it's fine. There's
All right,
Dustin.
yeah.
What's going on, dude?
I can do that. Hello. I think he's trying to get things figured out.
that's the look of somebody messing with the Discord settings right
Yep.
there.
Yeah,
I know
sure
that.
it is. Yep. He probably can't even hear us.
Ah,
I had that look, and I'm like, yeah.
Oh, there he is.
I'm like, squaring away at it. I got it.
There we go. Look at that! Look at that hoodie. I'm jealous of that hoodie right there.
Yeah, that's a nice hoodie.
Old post, I'm telling you.
How's married life treating you, Dustin?
Good.
Yeah.
That was a big sigh.
Yeah. It's good.
Excellent.
Busy, but it's good.
Nice, nice. All right, that's awesome. So Park's gonna join the Smash team, be a sub for us. That's great. So yeah, every Monday at 8. Just be on. I'll give you the permissions in the esports channel soon. You didn't really miss much, Dustin. I was just talking about the esports schedule. Got a Rocket League match tomorrow. Smash matches on Mondays. League of Legends and Overwatch teams coming soon. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Another team meeting tonight at 7. Yeah, and I mean that's pretty much all there is on the docket for the esports teams until homecoming, which will have our Smash tournament on the 23rd, and then Rocket League show match on the 24th. I'm gonna start having meetings on Wednesdays to plan that with Bob, who's kind of planning the whole event. So, but it's really cool that esports kind of be the the finale for that event, which is pretty cool, since we can't have regular sports. So, yeah, that's it for
I
the
was talking to
esports
Roger
team.
about it. So you're gonna be coordinating everything and coaching everything. It seems like.
Yeah, esports coaching during the match is honestly pretty minimal. Most of the esports coaching is done prior to the match. In long series where you're like best of 5, best of 7, you can have 5 or 10 minutes in between matches to kind of like quickly talk about like a couple points. But during the match, can't really be coaching because if you're spectating League of Legends, you can obviously see the whole map, so that would be unfair. So yeah, like for the most part, coaching is done prior to the match, and then which is great actually, because then it leaves me open to kind of stream and cast it, which is cool. But yeah, for the Smash tournament for homecoming, that's going to be kind of like, I'm just going to be the tournament organizer for that. I'm not really going to be coaching anybody. Obviously, our players are welcome to compete if they want to, but I'm not really going to be specifically coaching anybody. I'm just going to be running the tournament. And then Saturday, I'm just going to be broadcasting the Rocket League match. It's just an exhibition match anyways, so it wouldn't affect our standings in the ECAC at all, whether we win or lose. So yeah, that's the esports stuff. We have a logo and jerseys in the works for people. Going to start hopefully getting a lot more marketing out about the games on Mondays and Wednesdays. And we'll go from there. Hey, Jessie, what's going on?
Hi, Jessie.
I should say Gunner. And they're gone.
That's
That's not a good look, man. That's not a good look. Your girlfriend shows up and you turn your camera off.
It was an accident.
Like, what are they doing over there?
I hit spacebar and it was like, no, that's the camera now. And I was like, that's not what that does.
I was supposed to be a surprise.
Surprise, here she is.
No problem. So
John,
yeah,
if I may
Parker, you want to
interrupt
take
real
over for the gaming club stuff, or if anybody else wants to jump in?
Can I jump in real quick?
Sure, go ahead.
Can you do me a favor and full screen the call, and then move your camera onto your actual portrait in the middle of the screen?
Oh, that's a good idea. I don't know why I didn't think of that.
That's why I'm here.
Mm-hmm.
Finally, we have a reason.
Oh god.
Now we know why he's here.
I need to like watch the stream and it's delayed. I need to find out if this is actually.
And you are also getting some questions in chat.
Yeah.
You are like the worst whip streamer ever.
Yes, we are.
Parker, you may have to just take over, man.
Hey, I'm running the meeting and I'm also
John,
streaming. I'm also running the
you
chat.
have a designated spot on your screen where it has your profile picture, and you put it half on mine.
I'm getting there. Just give me a minute. So yes,
Chris,
we are no Sky Pepper. We're not full. I can. Let me see here. I can. I'll get you the link for the tryout form. Are you? If you're in Discord, go ahead and send me a message. and then I
And
can
if-
send it to you directly if you're on the Avis Discord. All right, anybody else want to jump in with anything before Parker goes?
I'm just here for the yucks.
All right,
I just
go ahead for the gaming club stuff, Parker.
Okay. So for Avis, I don't know. It's going well.
So Parker, I'll jump in there with you.
Thank you.
I was thinking that would be kind of cool, and Dustin, Parker, everybody chime in if you think I'm out of line, but we have the list in the app, right? So John has the access to the list in the Post app, right? So the different students, and he has got the ability to pull down their emails. So I was kind of thinking it would be cool to just level set, right? So there's a kind of where we were with gaming before and now where we're gaming now.
Okay.
I thought it would be kind of cool if John pulled down all the emails out of the app, and then we had you, Jessie, Chris, draft a plan, like a messaging of like, hey, and I can help you with a survey, Monkey Link or John can, of like, hey, do you still want to be part of the club? And if you want to be part of the club, respond to the survey link, and maybe we can put some other questions in there about like, what games do you play? You know, have you joined the Discord? You know, whatever. Send it out to everybody from that email list, and then but also put if you don't respond in 7 to 10 days, we're going to pull you out of the app. Is there anything in the SGA rules about that says you can't do that, or?
You know, as far as I know, and Parker, you might know too, but I don't think there's any rules about pulling people off the list like that. And I think that's probably a good practice to vet that list and make sure we have who's on the list is a club member, you know? So, I mean, something like that would be good to go. And just on a side note, when I was just working on, I'm part of the STEM club too. So just put together a form for students to fill out this 4-question form. They get, once they fill out the form and hit submit, they get an email with a Microsoft Teams link. And then tomorrow actually is their first meeting that they're having at 3 p.m. So I'm going to be there too at that meeting. But they fill out the form, and then that list captures in Microsoft Teams of all the students that are in there. And then they take that list and add it to a database where they're going to be sending emails out when they have events and so forth, because next month they have a few events coming up too. So, but after we go ahead and I want to start recruiting for that list, recruiting for the Avis Club too, a little bit more than what we have been doing. So, I mean, we can send out something, you know, soon about that too, like the flyer with just saying, hey, this is Avis, this is what we're about. We need to, you know, if you want to play some games, go for it. But go ahead, Parker. You look like you want to say something.
No, actually, I liked the sound of the idea. I don't know if we have the access to kick people from the like club inside the app.
John does.
Huh?
John does.
I do?
Does he?
That's news to
Yeah,
me.
I think Erica said that was something you had access to.
Oh, all right.
Okay. Well, then yeah, if we can do that, that sounds like something that might get people more up and ready to actually act on the club rather than just sitting stagnant in the app and be like, I'm a part of it, I'm doing things, yay.
Yeah. Well, I think that's exactly it. And actually, I mean, I don't really even care if we there you go out of the app, right? I think we need a better kind of Rolodex of who's actually part of the club so we can get some firm numbers.
Okay.
So, you know, how hard is it? So did the Microsoft, so you're using a Microsoft Teams, you said, Dustin, like how hard was that to whip up? Would you be able to whip something up like that for us to send to the email list that John pulls?
Yeah, so what I can do, I made a Microsoft Flow, I guess it was a file or whatever, I guess. So I can take that old form that I did for STEM and just basically copy it over, change the information that we need, like, you know, this is the Avis Gaming Club, whatever. And then have the form set up so it kicks them an email to our meeting here if we want to have them on the meeting here, or if we want to have them send just the information to the Discord, the Twitch stream. And that's, you know, I can put whatever we want, because once they submit the form, an email will kick out to them, let them know, hey, this is our accounts, this is our Twitch, whatever it is, you know. Whatever we want to do, I can do that. I can do that today too. That's not a problem. I can do that a couple days if needed.
Yeah, I mean, you know, eBoard, you know, chime in is, I think that's probably a good play of like, you know, something along the lines of like, we're refreshing our membership. Do you still want to be part of the club? and then whatever questions. So maybe if we just
Has there not been another club that has done this? So maybe one that's been around a while and has a lot of inactive members or something? You could just follow their playbook of what they did.
I don't think they have. I think we are building the playbook.
Yeah, we would be building the playbook as we go.
Okay.
So, but I mean, I think that's work. So if Dustin if Dustin has a good software that will take it and then put that email in like some kind of database, and we can make that work easier. It's better than a SurveyMonkey link that we have to like try to track on the Excel.
Yeah, that's going to be really difficult too. With like, there's like 150 people in the.
All in, there's 150 people in the gaming club app.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Right, Parker, like 122 in the online, and then another whatever. Math is hard.
I think so. Yeah, I was just saying that's a lot of people. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Sounds about right.
I hand counted the online version because I was scrolling through, I'm like, who are all these people? I've talked to like 5 people in the club. So all right, so then I think that's a good. So then the takeaways will be John will get the email list to send to. Dustin will work on creating a form and flow, and then we'll talk about it. I don't know. We can talk about it in whatever chat. Do we have an e-board chat or a?
Yes. Yeah, it's all the way at the top in the Discord.
Okay, so maybe we can kind of talk through it this week.
Yeah, that sounds good.
We don't have to wait till next week to get it done. Does that sound like a plan, folks?
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Yeah, sounds good.
And then we just the idea of scarcity. We want it to be like you want to be a part of this club, right?
Right.
So it's great. Like, I filled out a form sometime 2 years ago, but I've never played. I've never been engaged. We want to increase engagement. So yeah. What do you think about the Thursday night gaming? So I warned Dustin that he was next up on the list.
I'm ready.
Yeah, I think Rocket League newbie night was next up for us.
Yeah, we could do a. Do you have Rocket League, Dustin?
I can get it. I mean, I don't have it, but I can get it right now.
It's free to play now.
Free,
it just went free to play.
It is
so
free to play.
It'd
Right.
be the perfect time. And they finally ironed out. Apparently, they've ironed out most of the performance issues from their servers crashing when they went free to play.
Cool.
They went from like 50,000 or 100,000 people online at a time to like a little over 1 million.
Yeah, it was wild. So do we want to do Rocket League newbie night this Thursday?
I already have it on my calendar here. 7.
See, look at that. That's easy. And then I think the only other thing that we still had open to talk about was Extra Life. Yes.
Extra Life on what is it? November 7th.
Yep. So just starting to think about like what we want to do for that and putting a schedule together for that. Okay.
You want to be at 24 hours, right?
Yeah, I was thinking that we'd do 24. So, with Dustin, were you there for that call?
Which call? I'm sorry.
When we were talking about Extra Life?
I don't think I was there for that. No.
Yeah,
All right,
so we have a good idea to do a charity game-a-thon stream for Extra Life, which is a charity organization that raises money for children's hospitals in the U.S. through gaming. And so they have their Extra Life game day is November 7th. So we're going to try to see if we can schedule our stream for that day.
Okay.
And we can do like a 24-hour stream where people take it in shifts and, we kind of like raid the next person's stream after one person's been streaming for 6 or 8 hours or whatever. So we have like a stream constantly going. And then we just kind of see if... Oh wow, this is cool. I'm actually on the website right now. There's 2 different types of registrations you can do. You can do Extra Life Classic, which is completely free, and it just lets you unlock digital incentives from our community partners, whatever that means. But Extra Life Extra Life Platinum is $19, but it unlocks platinum-only fundraising power-ups like stickers, t-shirts, and medals. So that's pretty cool. We could probably do that. I think we'd be able to find the money for that. It's only $19.
I think that could probably come from the club budget. it sounds like something that would work.
Yeah, for sure. That'd be
Cool.
really cool to be like, maybe have maybe even have a custom T-shirt designed with like the Avis logo and like Extra Life, and it's like you get, if you donate X amount of money, then you get a T-shirt as an extra incentive.
Yeah, I wonder if we could get some swag from the store too.
Yeah.
Does anybody feel like taking that on as a project?
Getting swag from the store.
No, just running this. So who else is on the board? So we have Parker and Jessie and Chris. Is this the entire board from the student standpoint?
We also have one online member. He can't attend the meetings. Tyler Hernandez. I don't know if he's BT Dukes Esquire in the.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Talked to him.
So, he's our senator, but I've reached out to the SGA board, and I can't for the life of me figure out how to get to the SGA meetings or when the SGA meetings are. But if we could figure that out, I can get him going to those, so that way he can get his schedule fixed up. Because right now he's kind of just like, I'll be there when I know when it is, but until then I can't really change my schedule any. But if we figure that out, I can get him going to those, and then we can have a more constant and accessible communication flow between us and the SGA.
Okay. So and is there a so speaking of Extra Life, so we'll just kind of pause on that for while we think about, like, we know we're going to do it. We have a little bit of time. So do we have any other roles that can be filled, or how does the SGA work with like looking for like is there a set of roles that they say you need to fill these seats, or do you create the e-board where you can add seats or whatever the case may be?
So the SGA, all the SGA requires of the club is to have at least 2 positions, the president and a vice president, and that's all that matters to them. You can have up to, I think it's 5 or 6 positions with the president, vice president, treasurer, secretary, and there's one other, and then the senator. So there's 6 positions total that you can have. You can have more if you want, but you don't need more than 2.
Okay, because I'm wondering if it doesn't make sense, Dustin, when you're building that, if we maybe also want to see if somebody wants to, like, Parker, if you want to think about like fleshing out the positions of like, okay, and I don't know, does this run on a cadence where you have to do it in a specific time frame where you name these folks or any of that kind of stuff?
As long as you find them and you say, hey, are you willing to do this position? Do you agree to try your best to help out the club in this position? And they agree, then that's all that's really required of them. Last year, we wound up getting a vice president 3/4 of the way through the school year, and he helped us out in the last 4th of the school year before he graduated.
Okay.
So it can happen as late as it needs to. It's just as long as you have like official documentation saying this is who they are, this is the position that they're working in, and that's it. You just give it to SGA and they're like, okay, cool, thanks for the updated information.
Okay, so I think that like it might not be a bad idea to like the current roles for this season, this school year is you're the president. Chris is the VP. Chris is what? Chris is the VP. Jessie is the treasurer.
She was kind of acting as our treasurer and secretary. Or like,
so you guys only have 3?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
so
right.
maybe we figure out like what role Jessie wants. You know, like Jessie, you can just pick wherever you want. You want to be the president? I mean,
you want to be president?
No.
You want to do all of this?
It's
I
a
don't
coup.
want to do all of this.
It's a coup d'état.
No, it's like if Jessie, whatever role Jessie is into, right? Then there's, if we figure out what that other role is, right? So let's just say she wants to be, I don't know, what is the senator? I don't even know what the senator does in this club.
So the senator's sole position is, it's kind of funny. So the senator can be both the senator and one other person. So like last year it was Christian, and he was the senator as well as our treasurer at the time. But the only requirement of the senator is that they have to show up to the SGA meetings to ensure that the club is accounted for. They can update the SGA on what is going on for the club, as well as trying to advertise and get approved any events or specific funding we would need from the SGA. We haven't really needed that because we don't need any specific funding. Most of what we're doing is coming through us, and there's no actual paperwork this semester. And like I said, I've reached out multiple times to the SGA now. I that's about all I know. Unfortunately, they aren't very accessible through the means of contact, and I don't even think they have all of their positions filled right now. I think they have a vice president and
Parliamentarian or something.
yeah, they have the VP, a treasurer, and a parliamentarian, and that's all they have. They don't have any of the other positions. So they're kind of also struggling.
Okay, so here's the thing is, I think where I'm going with this is there are whatever role Jessie chooses, right? So she gets the first pick. There is 1, 2, 3, 4. I can count. There are 3 other positions, right? So I think it might not be a bad idea as part of Dustin's blast is look, this is our current executive board. We also have openings for secretary. Here's what a secretary does. Senator. This is what a senator does. Whatever that other open role that you couldn't pull out of your head right away. This is and just give a quick little synopsis to see if anybody wants to get on the board. So that way we can get more participants, because we're asking. My personal thing is we're asking a lot of you guys to play in the varsity teams as well. Right, so I don't want to get to a point where we're asking too much of you as student leaders. So I think it might be a good idea to get some more people involved. What do we think of that, guys?
Yes, absolutely.
I like that idea.
Well, I feel like we're just dumping everything on Parker, Jessie, and Chris right now, and it's kind of a lot because you guys are all on the varsity teams as well, like Roger just said. So
they haven't stopped smiling.
It's a lot right now, but once we get more people to fill those roles, less work will be on your shoulders. That's the big part of it. Once we get those other people to fill those roles, because there are people that want to do that, we just don't know them yet. That's the only thing.
It's like that. It's like that smile from the "I'm in danger" meme. That's what that was.
It's the COVID smile. It's a smile, so it looks like you're smiling underneath the mask.
Smiles are forced.
Mine is permanently stuck on my face.
Standards. It's not really a happy smile.
It's just stuck on my face.
Just there.
All right, so that sounds like a plan. So if Parker, if I could task you with something for as soon as you can get it done, just outline in a Word document very quickly. President, 4 sentences about what the president does. VP, 4 sentences about what the VP does. Secretary, same thing. Treasurer, same thing. Senator, same thing. And then whatever that open role is, and then we can do something in the email, the communication that Dustin's going to build, and then we can send that out, and it could be okay, we're also calling for call for leadership, and see if anybody jumps in. Do you have any kind of document that says if you're part of the leadership team, this is your code of conduct or anything like that?
No.
I feel like if anybody had that, it'd be the SGA.
Yeah, I think the SGA had something that they required students to if you were a part of the SGA, they have it. But otherwise, clubs are kind of very laissez-faire.
The Wild West.
There might be something written into the Constitution or something, but I don't think, off the top of my head, I can't think of it. But it might be just kind of a written rule. If you're on an e-board, XXX has to happen.
Okay.
Well,
so,
yeah. See if you guys can look into that. But
yeah. Well, because that would be helpful. Okay. So that's. I mean, I know I'm taking over like I tend to do, but
no, that's fine. I have
Roger, can you just stop?
I have the list of perks. swag stuff from Extra Life. I'm streaming for you guys if you want to take a look. So if this is only available for if you're a Platinum Extra Lifer. Now I'm not sure if this means that like if we just paid the $19 that every one of us would be considered that, or if each of us individually would have to pay the $19 to get to that Platinum Extra Life status or whatever. But if you earn $75, you get a decal, so a sticker basically, which looks pretty cool. $200, you get a shirt. I don't know if, and again, I don't know if this means that you have to donate this money or if you just have to raise it on your stream. So it'd be pretty cool if it was just raise it on your stream, because I feel like, you know, you get some pretty cool stuff. This shirt is pretty cool. Then you get a medal, a silver medal for 500, a gold medal for 1,000, and a gaming chair for 5,000, which is crazy.
What? That's kind of cool.
Yeah, I was not expecting that. I was like, oh, that's actually pretty cool.
Michael Dibs.
No, Christian.
I mean,
No.
we would have to absolutely knock it out of the
See
park
right there right now.
to earn $5,000 on a one-day stream, even if we went 24 hours. That would be insane.
I'll just keep going until we get 5. Keep donating.
Like that SpongeBob meme.
There's not quite enough on your plate, Parker. You need to stream 24/7 as well.
You know, for a
Pumpkin full of coffee.
no, give me tea. That works better.
All right. So yeah. So then, So John, do you want to, or you want me to look into what that means to be the platinum member?
Yeah, if you could, that'd be awesome, because things are getting really busy for me. Trying to coach 5 esports teams.
All right. I'll look into what that means. And then I think that's all. So I think if we can get, I mean, I think that's a pretty good roadmap. If we could really nail down getting, Dustin, if you would, figure out what, based on everything we talked about, if you could build the framework of the same thing you did for the other club, what we're trying to encapsulate here. John will get the email list.
Mm-hmm.
Parker will look at, the composition of the class, the club officers. So maybe it's a historian you want to add. Maybe it's a, fundraising officer, whatever the case you want to.
Back in the day, when I was president of my university's gaming club, I'm not going to say the year.
7 years ago.
We had the same structure you guys did, and then the additional e-board member we had was actually a marketing manager. And they dealt with all of the promotion stuff, creating graphics and, ads and posting on the social medias and all that kind of stuff, just like getting the word out about the club and club events. So I
That could be
you guys want to do the same thing, but it worked out really well for us because a lot of the times everyone would just be kind of either arguing over who had to do it, among the other roles or something like that. So it was nice to just have one person to be like, that's all they did.
That would actually be kind of a cool role.
I think we actually at one point had somebody doing that, quote unquote doing that. They didn't actually do anything. We had them in the club. They're like, yeah, that sounds great. I'll be so helpful to you guys, and they did nothing. So I think that's the one I was missing. It was like we called it the link. Like Link from Legend of Zelda, because it was supposed to be the link between the club and the students, and it was supposed to be like our student outreach person. And
it was because we were having the online versus on campus.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
We kind of like established this guy in the role that he
makes
would
sense.
talk to on-campus students as well as online students, but
as well as like market out what the club was.
So why don't we call it a communications officer?
yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Sounds good.
Right. So we just kind of go with a comms officer, and then if you would do president, vice president, secretary, treasurer, senator, comms officer, then we can get that list, and then we can put it in that with Dustin and say we're looking to fill roles in here, and this is what the role is, and if you're interested, I mean, hopefully somebody will be interested. If not, we'll have to go from there. But that, I mean, the comms officer I think will help because this is the kind of stuff like going to look at Extra Life, going to look at how we're going to work with creating emails for the, when we actually do the event, stuff like that, going after the swag. That's all something that like the comms officer and then like maybe the treasurer or secretary could do. So cool. I like it.
Nice.
And I think if we level set here, if we can try to level set, get the board, firm up the board, get more people involved, then we can maybe start talking about more stuff, right? I'm a little hesitant to like throw any more out there, because everybody's just drinking from a fire hose at this point.
Exactly, that's exactly how I feel. I think
it's all about him. It's all about his feelings.
I think
it's always about John.
I've had a tough week so far, and it's only Tuesday. All right, guys. So you guys can ask Roger what happened to me.
John, whatever you say.
Just ask Roger what happened. Yeah, don't.
He had to do work.
So yeah,
cool.
I think the weekly streams. You guys maybe trying to find the additional e-board member. The weekly streams on Thursday and the Extra Life in November. I think is good for sure.
And then, so I just want to kind of go over the stuff that everybody has. So Dustin has working on the template for what we're going to send out that he's going to share with us in some format in the e-board discussion board as soon as he gets that build. Parker will work on the list of officers and just a really quick synopsis of what they do. Jessie will decide what role she wants to take in the e-board. I will look at the Extra Life stuff, platinum enrollment.
Get the email list.
John will get the email list, and Chris will do nothing.
like a real VP.
I love this meeting already.
Chris will soak up the glory.
I will attend all of my.
Not all he ever does.
Wow.
No.
He'll hone his heckling skills for the League of Legends tryouts.
No, this is perfect. I love it when a plan comes together. So that's I think we're good, right? So
awesome.
Anything else?
No.
You guys are crushing it. I gotta give you credit. You guys are crushing it as a team. Like, good work. Everybody's really communicative, and I think it's we're making some.
And we got 9 people watching the meeting right now. So hell yeah.
There we go. If you're on the meeting and you are not in the Discord, join the Discord. Do you have a Bang Discord set up for the Twitch stream?
No, but if you go down to the description, if you scroll down just a little bit, there's a Discord link there.
Yeah, I have the link right there. Post Esports public Discord. Which I guess isn't technically correct, but whatever.
It's completely incorrect, John, but it's okay. We'll forgive you.
So what Chris will do is Chris will work with John to get the Twitch stream up and correct. That's what John.
Yeah,
you make it sound so bad. You make me sound so bad.
No, I mean, look.
Chris will work to John to make sure John doesn't suck.
No. Yes.
And then we're also gonna work on the varsity teams Discord and working to get that up to speed.
Yeah.
I don't know what John did there.
Come on, it's not horrible.
Works.
Yeah, it could be better, but it's not a dumpster fire.
John, did you get Nitro?
I'm working on it.
Okay.
I had to cancel the meeting. Huh?
Parker or Jessie were saying something.
No, just poking fun.
Oh.
I was saying it wasn't that bad, so.
Thank you. It's nice to have some positive feedback instead of this endless heckling from Roger and Chris.
You like it.
If you
keeps me honest.
If you expect anything less.
Exactly. So that was just an update that John got approved to pick up Nitro for Discord.
Yes.
So whatever that means in terms of other features and functions.
Yeah, actually, I need to look into it. I don't really know much about it, to be honest, other than that it gives us access to, use all kinds of different reactions and emotes and stuff.
So, from what I know, if you get enough people, it will boost the audio quality and the streaming quality that you're allowed to have.
Oh, nice.
It will boost the camera quality that it allows to stream from person to person. So like right now it looks okay, but it could look better. And then when you reach, there's stages, right? So once you get 2 people to boost the club, you get animated server icons. You can have a custom invite background and whatnot.
So
when
it's by a server basis. You would get it for a server, or you get it for an account, like for your personal account. You know what I'm saying?
For the server.
account.
So
It's for the server. Okay.
Yeah. So you have to boost a specific server,
Gotcha.
and then you have to keep boosting it. So
Nitro is for your account, but you could boost a server.
yes.
Thank you, Jesse.
Okay, got it.
Jesse's the voice of reason.
Mhm.
I'm finding this a lot.
Mhm.
That's my role.
Parker no speak well. I apologize.
No, it's so all right. So if you can boot, if it's on John's account and you can boost one server, right? Is that correct? So then,
Yeah.
we did agree, right? That was for the.
We didn't actually, and that's why I was bringing it up because.
Yeah, we should. I mean, I have an opinion. We can talk about it. But yeah, I think it's. So we have to look at that. But we have Nitro. We have to decide exactly what features and
How to
functions
use
going
it,
to
yeah.
make sense. Cool. All right, that's all I have.
Awesome. Any last thoughts? Anyone?
Thanks for coming.
Yeah, thanks for coming. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you have any questions, you could drop me a DM in the Discord or post in the general chat Discord, whatever. We're gonna go straight into Valorant practice. Are you coming, Parker?
Yeah, I can be there for an hour,
Cool. Sounds good.
and then I have class.
All right.
All right.
I'll just keep the stream running, and I'll see you guys in there.
Good work, everyone. Thank you.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
bye.
Good job.
Have a nice day. Bye bye.